Book the flight on broken screen. You lapse in middle's where we'll start. 17B, 17C, our dream. 2 C's pretending to be the world. Cheap coffee knees touching in clouds. Your head on my arm, engines hum. We circled cities we'd never see. I thought someday meant always. Seat 17B, our little sky. A promise printed next to your name. Now I'm flying through silence and static, and the seat beside me stays the same. Months turn to miles of missed calls. Love unraveled between gates and plans. An autobook flight, no glance at fate, until your number came back again. I walk the aisle, ghosts in my chest. 17B, no one yet beside. Then a stranger said, asked if I'm fine. I smiled, said I was one. Seat 17B, our little sky. Haunted road where dreams still land. You moved on, I kept the pattern. Talking to clouds that don't understand. I saved your boarding pass. The ink fading like what we planned. Every flight I hope to forget. Every landing reminds me I can't. Seat 17B, our little sky. Empty now but still mine to fly. Not every promise survives the air. Some hearts just don't arrive on time. Seat 17B, our little sky, our little sky, our little sky. You took your dream, our little sky. I kept the climb, I kept the climb. The wings still live, I kept the climb. The clouds still part, our little sky. I travel lighter, not blind. Touchdown hum, the cabin waves. Belts click, lives restart. You're gone, but the sky remains. And I still love the sound of depart.
She wrote novels in her messages. He skimmed them like headlines in a rush. Don't stress, he typed with half a laugh, never noticing her faith turn to dust. To him it was normal, a rhythm a blur. To her it was silence, dressed as words. Now the screen still glows at 2 a.m., but he's reading what he missed back then. All those words he never heard, now they echo every line of her. He's scrolling through the love he blurred, every message unread by him. There it is, the one she sent at night. Soft confession typed in fading light. I feel unseen, I don't know why. He answered, we're fine, and let it die. Now his thumbs shake over what he wrote. Each careless word becomes a ghost. He can't reply, she's long moved on, but the lesson lingers after she's gone. All those words he never heard, now they echo every line of her. He's scrolling through the love he blurred, every message unread by him. She tried to reach, he looked away. Now he'd give anything for one more day, not to win her back, just to say, I see you now, I'm sorry I looked away. All those words he never heard, now they echo every line of her. He can't unread what she wrote then, but he swears to listen next time again. He leaves the chat open but doesn't send no sorry, no lie to men, just a vow in the quiet dim. Never again, unread by him. Tiny ledge above a narrow street, rust red wet tiles under our feet. You held 2 mugs, I held your grin. Said when it rained, it's just our thing. The thunder scared you, I pulled you close. Rain made promises louder than most. Now every storm drags your ghost through. Same cracked tiles, only missing you. I chose pride over you. Called your hurt too much, not true. Now every drop cuts through my chest. This balcony knows what I confess.
Last night out here you tried to speak. I'm locked outside, your voice gone weak. I rolled my eyes, said you're fine, you're late. Through overreacting in your face. Saw the light in your eyes undo. Did nothing as you slipped from view. Now rain, it's hard where you once stood. I taste that word, it tastes like blood. I chose pride over you. Storms replay the things I threw. You were right to walk away. I built the flood that took you, babe. Sheets of water, no one hears my plea. I loved you, I'm sorry it was me. Thunder drowns the words I never gave. You get peace, I get this way. I chose pride over you. Shouted stone when you needed truth. Rain won't wash what I've done clean, but it shows me where I've been. I chose pride over you. Now this ledge holds what is due. If I ever learn what love should do, it starts by never becoming this to you. Door clicks shut, closed coat on my skin. Only the railing remembers where we've been. In the morning, yellow bulbs hum low. Grease on my hands, city's out aglow. Used to be your crate beside my stand, calling orders, stealing fries from my hand. You'd shout extra spicy for the broken heart. Kiss my shoulder, laugh, we're killing it, sweetheart. Now it's just me and this meadow light, serving strangers pieces of our old life. Feet in the night, starving myself, giving warmth I never keep for myself. Every extra sob, every quiet smile is me missing you from the same old tile. That alley's where you ripped your jeans on a dare. Bus stop slow dance to a song in the air. You named each neon as it flickered out. Said when they all go dark, we move south. Now your crate's empty, gloves stay in one pair. I still turn to pass you one that isn't there. A girl walks up with your perfume on. For half a second I swear you're not gone. Feet in the night, starving myself, building play for somebody else. Hope jumps and goes under buzzing signs.
then dies on the edge of the pickup line. One extra sauce like you liked it, love. Still saving the best for the ones who show up. You swore as long as we had this card in us, 3 a.m. would never feel dangerous. Now I trade sleep for this empty chest, serving comfort I never taste. Feeding the night, starving myself. Learn to love and leave me on the shelf. No miracle text, no coming back, just tired wheels on the same old track. Feeding the night, but I see it clear. I can't keep burning just to keep you here. One day I'll close before the dawn, go home fed instead of holding on. Car locked up in the pale blue light, I walk home empty, leave you with the night.
Second weekend, stale coffee, neon white. They broke your name, bent vowels into stone. I caught your eyes and set it back right. You smiled soft and I wasn't alone. Lunch breaks turned into quiet confessions. Tap my nose, call me smarter than this. We lived in drafts, half-finished intentions. I held my tongue instead of your wrist. I said your name right once, built a whole love on that small rescue. Guarded each syllable like it was us. Never found the nerve to ask were you. Left your badge, chased brighter city lines. Screens lit your grin in a stranger's arms. I stay back filing numbers and rewind, correcting echoes like I could still charm. Break room jokes turned you into a punchline. They called you away like letters were enough. I snapped, say right across that thin line. It wasn't you I fought, it was my loss. I said your name right once, clung to that proof I ever knew you. Pull us in ghosts long after you were gone, calling it love instead of what I blew. Your name still fits perfect in my mouth. I'm not your hero shouting down the careless. I'm just a man who spoke too soft, too late, laying down armor you never asked me to wear. I said your name right once, that was the closest I came to truth. You needed presence more than a defender. I chose distance, hiding behind each proof. I said your name right once, now I leave it where my cup. In the humming half-light, let one last echo fade from the room. Walk past your stories when they get you wrong, and finally set down what was never mine to hold. Sideways at the crowded stop, your hair is dripping through that thin coat. I tilt my broken roof above us both. Your name lands soft, you laugh in the storm. You lean closer, hiding from the sky. My sleeve soaks through, I say I'm fine. One ride later, we're sharing playlists. I think maybe this is how it starts. We were one shared umbrella, holding up cheap plastic like a promise. My shoulder wet, your smile taking shelter. I thought the rain had chosen us. Years blur past in doorways and downpours. A black umbrella hangs by your keys. Fights pile up where jokes used to live. With colors, I keep the dark. You say I'm tired of holding us up. I fold my pride, but not fast enough. Your bright umbrella snaps in the doorway. I'm left rehearsing better lines in vain. We were one shared umbrella. You walked away before the clouds cleared. I kept it packed, chasing on weather, waiting at stops you never see again. I kept you open over empty streets. Praying fate repeats scenes. Every storm I searched, every crossing, hoping thunder might hand you back. We were one shared umbrella, until I saw you warm under his sky. Your laughter safe beneath his navy shelter. No room left for my borrowed roof. So I closed what I'd been clinging to. Let rain fall honest on my skin. I'll use this handle just for weather now, not for stories that already ended. I walk Walk home soaked and finally awake. Umbrella by the door, nothing on a shrine. You've got your cover, I've got the truth. I'll face the storm that is in us. Get your name pinned at the top of my screen, like a loaded gun I swore I'd never touch. You said don't call, I said yeah I know, but I love knowing I still could a little too much. One tight night I opened us up, stared at your letters like a deer in the dark. My thumb hit delete before my heart caught up. Blank space where you used to be a spark. Screen dim, hand cold, I heard the silence say, if you mean it this time, you don't get a back way. No more number to fall through, no last second call to crawl back to you. If I can't dial, I can't rewrite what we already broke that night. Out of habit I searched your name, expecting you to bloom like you always did. Nothing came up, just an empty frame and a rush of fear I didn't know I'd hit. I scraped through bills, old calls, old threads, chasing the pattern like a drunk chasing wine. Halfway to finding what I'd thrown away, I saw the trap and drew the line. If I rebuild the bridge, I'm the one who lies, turning please don't into maybe if I try. No more number to fall through, no ghost lit screen pulling me to you. If I can't reach, I can't pretend this isn't already the end. I loved you, I hurt you, you asked me to stop. My weakness isn't love if it drags you back. Tonight I choose the blur over the break. I let your 10 digits fade to black. No more number to fall through, I'm not punching holes in your peace for my truth. If I can't call, I'll learn to stand with empty nights and open hands. No more number to fall through, well we were lies without that root. I'll keep our story off redial and love you best by not hitting call. Phone face down, room gone quiet, your name lives only where it's meant to. In the dark I breathe one steady, I finally chose a world that doesn't chase you. In a sink full of strangers, you were the one I knew. Cheap blue ceramic from a market stall, chipped but true. Every morning my hand went straight to where you were. Coffee and ghosts, quiet conversations with her. I held you like proof that she'd been here at all. Sipping from a memory I couldn't let fall. I told myself it's just what I drink from, but I was worshiping a life that's gone. It was never just a mug. You were all our mornings in my hands. I kept you full so I'd stay stuck, pouring yesterday into today's plans. Then one half awake, reaching the floor came fast. Sharp little echoes of a love long past. Blue pieces shining like a question at my feet. Tears for a cup and the ache underneath. I saw every day I'd made you were standing, asking clay and glaze to hold what broke within. On my knees in the mess I'd made, I knew it's time to let the altar fade. It was never just a mug. You were all our mornings in my hands. Now empty tiles where you were stuck. Say I can't live in what we planned. I'm sorry I made you carry her name. Sorry I called this way love instead of blame. You were only fired earth, fragile and kind. I'm the one who wouldn't leave her behind. It was never just a mug. You were never built to hold this much. I'll drink alone from a colorless cup. Let honest silence fill me up. It was never just a mug. Now I taste the truth instead of us. Some things break so I can move on. I'll let you go and keep walking on. Plain white rim on a quiet new day. No blue, no ghost, just me finding my way. Rolled your suitcase under departure lights. Said we need different worlds, trying not to fight. I walked you as far as they'd ever let me. Memorized your bag beneath airport exit B. You disappeared through sliding glass and static air.
I stood there with my hands empty, pretending not to stare. Since then I drift these halls like some routine, chasing a ghost beneath the glowing green. I'm still stuck at airport exit B, watching strangers get the ending meant for me. Every sliding door, I hope it's you I see, but it's just the way I won't set myself free. I say I'm killing time between the gates, but my feet always know where to navigate. Stand at a distance, count the faces through the glass. Let your last goodbye rewind and never pass. And one night I saw him run, lift her high, right where you left me, under that same sign. Their joy hit harder than the way you've gone, and I knew this place moved on. I'm the one who held on. I'm still stuck at airport exit B, watching strangers get the ending meant for me. Every sliding door, I hope it's you I see, but it's just the way I won't set myself free. Chose your gate, I chose this ghost. Build my life around the doors that closed. This isn't love, it's a waiting room. I won't find you in this fluorescent gloom. No more nights at airport exit B. I turn away before it swallows me. I've got my own flight calling out my name, not chasing footsteps, walking from our flame. You left through doors and never circled back. I'll board my gate and step off this same track, rolling past the sign that once held you and me. I breathe, look up, and finally let exit be. Bought us 2 seats on a quiet night. You and my hoodie screen glow like a favorite band, some distant joint. You said, guess we're locked in till then, huh? With that grin, I clicked confirm like it was faith, not code. Heard forever in the way you joked. Didn't think a promise could fit on a line of text and a barcode. Now the day
circled on my wall burns through. And I'm standing in this line without you. Two tickets, one used, one ghost. I'm singing our songs alone in your road. Every chorus hits where you should have been. Paper in my pocket where your hand once lived. A week too soon, we said we're done. No slam doors, just a tired I'm not the one. They said, sell the seat, just take a friend. But your name was printed there in my head. So I walked in slow with both in my hand, scanning every face like the past could land. When the lights dropped down and the first chord hit, your empty chair sang louder than it should have. I give 'em one, keep the other folded tight. A promise with no owner under neon lights. Two tickets, one used, one ghost. I'm singing our songs alone in your road. Every melody cuts like a quiet truth. Some nights for two get lived by one of us. You should be here, shoulder against mine. Off key, too loud, stealing half my line. But you chose the door, and I chose this view, holding proof of a seat that never belonged to anyone but you. Two tickets, one used, one ghost. I let the last note fall, I let you go. Pin that empty promise on my wall in view. Not to call you back, just to face what's true. Some nights stay ours even when they're through. And I walk on, knowing this one's mine, not ours without you. Humming in the dark. One square of paper, one heel mark. You laughed through static, out of breath. Said the meeting should have been an email, then left. Miss, you call me soft at the end. I saved it like proof the line would never bend. Late nights, dark room, replay on loop. Your voice stitched to pass like a fragile truth. Checked it twice, afraid to erase. Garden one sound like it held your face. Voicemail number 7, you're gone. A ghost in a dial tone I lean on. You
said, call me, like the world would wait. But memory fades, updates don't hesitate. Months went by, I kept you near. The whistle went by, only I could hear. Then one day I'd scroll too fast, then your name was gone, the list cut in half. No warning, no sound, no sign, just empty space where you once replied. I searched the code, the backups, the air, but lost was the only thing still there. Voicemail number 7, you're gone. The race between versions I slept on. You said call me, like time will stay, but even your echo can't be replayed. I can still hear you laughing through static, alive in a glitch. I tried to save you, but the world hit switch. Maybe some things gotta teach us to live in silence is the only proof love gives. Voicemail number 7, you're gone, but your ghost still hums when my nights run long. Backup, no file, no proof to keep, just your words fading slow in my sleep. I thought forever could fit on a screen. Voicemail number 7, you're gone, but your ghost still hums when my nights run long. No backup, no file, no proof to keep, words fading slow in my sleep. I thought forever could fit on a screen. Goodbye hides in the small routine. Now I breathe in the quiet you left behind. Learning losses how love rewinds, so I let the silence play instead. Your voice erased but not quite dead. If memory's all that's left of you, then forgetting's the hardest thing I'll ever do. Love the way the sunlight spoke through curtains cream and slightly broke. Let it talk, you'd smile and say, between the dark and bright of day. You left but your rules remain. I pulled the fabric, felt the same. Half open, half closed, soft divide, a ghost still breathing in the light. Curtain half drawn, you linger still,
Morning breaks against my will, between the glare and what is gone. I keep you here with curtains drawn. I move, but habits tagged along. Cream cloth, same color, same old song. My fingers find your favorite place, where sun and shadow share their space. I tell myself it's just routine, not memory replaying scenes, but every morning's quiet thread pulls your voice back through my head. Curtain half drawn, you linger still. Morning breaks against my will, between the glare and what is gone. I keep you here with curtains drawn. I woke and the light was already set. Too bright, too sudden, truth laid bare. I pulled it wide, dared the glare. Both open and closed felt wrong. Grief hums where the light belongs. Curtain half drawn, the balance fades. Love retreats, but the mark remains. No shrine, no storm, just steady air. Halfway open, I meet you there. Curtain half drawn, I breathe again. Between forgetting and what's been, the light still hurts, but it's my own. In this quiet room, I stand alone. For me, not you. The sun now falls through windows clean, through honest walls. No ghost to please, no shade to hide. Just morning light I let aside. I scroll your name just to feel you near. Watch green dots glow like you're still right here. Read every line you never meant for me. I haunt your scream instead of letting you be. Every lyric, every city feels like a sign. I twist your silence into some secret line. I live on echoes, timestamps, phantom pains. Afraid to face the emptiness it brings. Last seen online, not in my life. I keep refreshing our ended nights. You've moved on, I stay behind, chained to your quiet last seen online. Tonight your story lows and knocks me flat. Your hand in his, no caption over there. One simple heart, no room to misread. I feel my watching turn into a bleed. I run out thread from flirt to farewell. See every moment you slip from my spell. You asked for more, I left you on red. Now I'm the ghost who won't leave the dead. Last seen online, not in my life. I keep refreshing our ended nights. You've moved on, I stay behind, chained to your quiet last seen online. I can't keep living in your notifications. I close the chat before I break again. Lock the window, I kept calling a door. Let my grief exist without your updates anymore. Last seen online, I draw the line. I cut the wire that tethered me blind. No more green lights owning my days. I choose the dark to find my own way. Last seen online, I let you go. Your future's yours, I don't need to know. I'll hear where no blue ticks define. If I was worth one more reply, I set the phone down, face to the floor. I sit with the hurt I'd scrolled past before. Goodbye's not a status I'm allowed to read. It's me offline from you learning to leave. New walls, old sound, they found me again. For a little knows the ghost of when we laughed and chose it years ago. A tiny hello that won't let go. Now strangers ring but my heart still runs doors where no one ever comes. The echo hits and I still turn. The light that's gone but somehow burns. It's the wrong doorbell, wrong door, wrong time. Still wired to a past that is in mine. Every ring feels like your return, but it's just a sound I never unlearned. Delivery knocks, my pulse replies before my brain can recognize. You're laughing static, soft and near. It's not you, just what I want to hear. I open doors for ghosts I made, keep finding us in borrowed space. This melody we left behind still tricks the heart, still calls me blind. It's the wrong doorbell, wrong door, wrong time. Still wired to a past that isn't mine. Every ring feels like your return, but it's just a sound I never unlearned. I took the chime down, screw by screw. The silence say what truth once knew. Now knocks come rough and real and small. No music left to haunt these walls. No more wrong doorbell, no more disguise, no more hope dressed up in lies. If someone calls, I'll meet them there, not with the ghosts that used to care. No more wrong doorbell, no more refrain, just quiet rooms and honest rain. Whoever knocks now meets what's true. The life I live without you. Turned off the song that brought you home, so I'd stop answering when I'm alone. Now silence greets who stands outside. No echoes left to blur the line. It's quiet now, it's just my chest and walls. I trace my pulse, count seconds where it stalls. I feel that gap where nothing has a name, the same small space where I kept you from my shame. You'd say let's talk, I'd change the scene, turn our soft pauses into something clean. You waited in the spaces I deflected, I joked it off, kept my fears protected. The silence between heartbeats
where I let you slip from me. I filled your questions up with smoke and light, too scared to show my darkness in your sight. You asked for truth, I handed you a grin. Called you hurt too much, kept my ghost tucked in. You reached for more, I stayed beneath my skin. Now every empty second roars with what I didn't give. These four bare walls don't lie like I did then. They say you chose this distance, now it's your friend. I hear the words I never set free. All the times you tried to find me. The silence between heartbeats is where I let you slip from me. I wore my armor like it made me strong. Didn't see it cutting us all along. If there's a next time, if someone stays, I won't drown their courage in the things I don't say. I let my hands shake, let the truth sound weak. I'd rather tremble honest than be safely incomplete. No more silence between heartbeats, talking louder than the love I mean. If your eyes ever wait on mine again, I'll break first, let the real words in. No more hiding in the spaces in between. I'll choose the cost of being truly seen. I lost you where my voice ran out of breath. Next time I'll speak before the quiet